Hello and welcome to Hypothetical Hypocrite, a channel where I'm a hypocrite, but I'm hypothetical about it. My name is Jeremy, and here I play video games and just plain try to be entertaining. If you can see on the screen, I'm going to be playing some Undisputed here today. It's been a fun game. I've enjoyed it. I've been on a winning streak as well, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it yourselves. Remember, if you can, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. It helps with the algorithms and helps my content get out there and be enjoyed by many others besides yourself. Um, with that being said, I guess let's go ahead and get this game started. I'm not exactly sure who I'm going to be fighting with here. I have a little bit of a thought, but I don't know if it's going to be as fun of a fight as I think, but we'll see. We're going to go with the heavyweight, and we're going to do Roy Jones against Muhammad Ali. That's a matchup. And Roy Jones obviously has the much lower stats. He's at a loss for reach and height.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking
forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Hiding out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Can you feel the heat? There's no escaping it. It's just there. Can you imagine being the fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights it's hot, but when you've got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. He missed with that jab. There's a scoring blow. People in the division hit like them. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Left punch. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
He misses with that jab. It's all offense all the time. Let's call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. And he misses with the left uppercut. That punch lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the third. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That left scores. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Good right hand. A left hand lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it? And he misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Here's the bell to start round 5. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Hey, those punches add up. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. No rest for the weary. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This is the beginning of round 6. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good punch. Quick punch scores. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. No rest for the weary. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. There's the bell to start round 7. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
That one will count. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Good punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 8. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That's another scoring shot. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk.
And there's the bell to start round 9. He just misses with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. That punch landed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas.
It's round 10. Trying to answer back. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That punch scores. Good one. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He blocks the hook. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That jab misses. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
Wow, I just realized my mic was out that whole time. I'm not doing good. Oh, I've got a cut? I didn't know I had a cut.
On to the 12th. Fantastic punch. He just misses with that big right hand. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Ooh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna?
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.
Yep. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry, Ali. But that's it for you. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and if you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, Also, share as much as you can so your friends and family can enjoy the content just as much as you do. It's always a good thing to share, you know. But I've been having fun with this game, and I'm gonna try and come up with more matches that'll be unique and kind of ones that everyone would want to see. So, yeah. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.